Hey there folks, Corey here with SlashGear, and today we're taking a look at the brand new LG Lucid 2 on Verizon Wireless. Better known as the Optimus F5 maybe for many of you. What this is essentially the Lucid 2 over on Verizon Wireless. It's a decent little mid-range phone. And the biggest thing here is the Lucid 2 is actually free on contract. So if you sign a new tier agreement, you get this decent spec mid-range 4.3-inch smartphone, all absolutely free, and then we'll get into a couple of these accessories here in a minute. So real quickly, throw it out of the box. We're just going to quickly show you a little bit about it and a little bit of details, just real quick. So what we have here is actually the regular standard battery door. The point is the phone is free on contract, but for $39.99 you get a wireless inductive charging stand. And it's simply just USB, plug into the wall, and you have wireless charging. Set it on, and there you go. So we actually already have the wireless charging back on the phone. So as you can see, it's not the thinnest smartphone available, but it definitely adds, if you can see the length in the camera lens, it definitely adds some thickness to the phone when you add the inductive charging back here. So that's why it's actually a little bigger than it would usually be. But so here it is, the LG Lucid 2 on Verizon Wireless, and absolutely free with a new tier contract. And then if you'd like, you can buy this little charging dock and toss it on there and quickly charge it. But really quickly run down the specs while we turn it on. We have a 4.3-inch display. Sadly, it's not HD. It's only a QHD 540 by 960 resolution screen. But we do have a 1.2 gigahertz dual-core Snapdragon S4. Kind of like a pared-down version from the Galaxy S3. Got 1 gig of RAM, 8 gigabytes of internal storage, micro SD slot, a 5 megapixel camera on the rear, as you see, with the little LED flash front-facing camera. There's a blue LED for notifications and what have you, and then of course Android 4.1 Jelly Bean. It's 4.12. You can see they have these same little animations we've seen on a couple of their latest Jelly Bean devices, like the Optimus G and what have you. So once you swipe in there, you're ready to go. You got Amazon Suite, which we've seen a lot lately from Verizon and LG, and then your standard stuff here. So we've installed a little bit of stuff, but for the most part, not too much going on here. There's some file sharing and file apps, and then the whole Amazon Suite, then the camera, all your Google stuff. There's a couple things like Rich Notes and a couple things here that are new. Polaris Office, but I mean for the most part, standard apps here with all your Verizon and Amazon bloatware. But and then down here, as you can see, you got a couple little information buttons there that'll give you tips and hints. And then down on the bottom here is the back, home, multitask, and the menu button. The font's kind of not very pretty, but that also could be because it's a lower resolution screen. But in general, it works pretty good here. It's smooth, it's fast. I mean, it does have pretty impressive specs aside from that low resolution screen and the 5 megapixel camera. I mean, it does have the Snapdragon S4, and it's 4.3 inches, so it fits pretty good in the hand. It does have the wireless charging, it does have 1 gig of RAM. So I mean, overall, it's not a terribly bad device, especially for free. It's whether or not you want to jump on the LG bandwagon here and get a slightly cheaper phone. But go ahead and turn that screen off real quick. Around the side here, we've got this interesting kind of textured, very cheapy plastic volume rocker. And then on this side here, the power button. And as you wrap around the bottom, you have that USB port and the little microphone pinhole, speaker on the back, and then that 5 megapixel camera. So I mean, it's a pretty standard layout. And then you go ahead and yank off the back. It's not the easiest back to get off of any phone we've seen. But go ahead and yank it off, and there you have it, SIM slot, micro SD slot, and that massive 2460 milliamp hour battery. So it's actually a pretty big battery for only a 4.3-inch screen. So I mean, this is comparable with many much larger devices. So you're going to get great battery life, not to mention the wireless charging. So overall, it's not bad. And then again, this is the slightly thicker, slightly fatter wireless charging back that we are using on the video here. So it'll be a little sleeker when you get it in stores. So grab that fancy little wireless charging pad for $39.99, and it'll come with the back. And then LG also has, as you can see here, a nice little dock. And up top there is a replacement battery. So you're going to get great battery life with the 2460 milliamp hour battery, but if you'd like, they do offer this decent dock. It comes with a spare battery, and you just plug it in the back here up top, and you will have a battery ready for you on the go. So go ahead and grab the phone, slide it in. Whoa, one major thing here, it doesn't work with the extended battery cover, so you can't actually use the dock. If you buy that, you have to use the regular back that comes with the phone. Obviously it makes it a little fatter, but when you do, it slides right in here, and you have a nice portrait or a landscape style dock from LG and the spare battery, and I believe this is $59.99. It does have a little LED indicator, and there's no audio outs or anything. We just have a charging port, so that's kind of a missed opportunity from LG. But that was just a quick look here at the Verizon Wireless LG Lucid 2, which is available right now, free on contract, over at Verizon Wireless. But check out the post for more details, a couple more pictures, benchmarks, speed test, full review. Thanks for watching, guys.